While I was teaching in the New York City area in a public high school, it seemed like nobody really cared about what was going on in these schools. That motivated me to bring this message to the public. I created a mobile art installation that I took to the streets to inspire people to do something about the conditions that existed in the schools, because frankly, the students deserve a lot better than that. I installed Hope in a 24-foot moving truck and spent 4 days touring the New York City area. I took the exhibit to communities where the schools were operating under terrible conditions to raise community awareness to stimulate political action. As the viewers left the back of the truck, I invited them to sign a letter I had drafted to President Clinton, Mayor Rudy Giuliani, the school's chancellor, New York City council members, and the United States senators sitting on the Education Committee. The signers were also asked to provide their own comments. These signed letters by concerned citizens were the foundation of my next artwork entitled Big Balls Game. The more viewers of the Hope Project I spoke with, the more I realized just how disenfranchised they felt from the political process. The people were actually hesitant to sign because they felt the letters would fall on deaf ears and be promptly thrown away because politicians didn't care about these communities or schools. Their feelings inspired me to take their words and make a book entitled Concerning Education to be sent to each politician whose name appeared on the letter. I photocopied each of the 800 letters I collected from viewers to create the book. But that was not enough. Fueled by the viewers' concerns that the letters would likely be thrown aside and never reach the intended politicians, I decided to create a sculpture out of the original statements. I inserted each letter into a plastic bottle. The bottles were then assembled into a giant ball which served as a centerpiece for a public demonstration. On demonstration day, the big ball of letters was rolled across the Brooklyn Bridge to the steps of the mayor's office at City Hall. While the problems are far from over, progress was made and consciousness was lifted, and that's what I set out to do. Listeners were also asked to provide their own comments.
I think it's a very powerful expression of what goes on inside the schools.
It's a strong dose of reality.
Extraordinarily touching.
It's good to see someone taking the initiative